Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. You are with me in my world famous sipping den. On this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. And I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. And I would love it if you picked certain things and just sipped along with me. Even if it's not the same coffee or wine or liquor or whatever, just the same style, right? Or just watch. In order to keep this easy for you to find, I've got the most amazing playlist on YouTube. I have everything categorized and subcategorized, so although I do so many things, it's so easy to find the category you're looking for. Every comment I do, the first comment of every video I do, I should say, is pinned, and it always has a link. You just have to touch it. Pops right to the playlist that pertains to whatever I'm doing. In this case, not just wine, not just red wine, but MALBEC wine. That's the playlist that'll be there. It's a beautiful thing. Check it out. Remember, I'm the only one in the world that can do this. And to keep it fair to all the other YouTubers, many of whom I'm friends with, I do it with half my taste buds tied behind my back. This is an interesting one. 2015, King MALBEC, Mendoza, Argentina. The magnificent one. It's a heavy bottle. Right, there it is. King MALBEC. Yeah, all right. Little writing on the back. We're not going to bother reading it. I'll tell you this. The winery is King. The grapes, of course, it's 100% MALBEC. Region, Argentina, Mendoza, Argentina. You've heard that before. ABV 14.3%. All right. Nice ABV. So let's crack it open. I believe it is, yeah, screw cap. We're going to aerate it. I should have brought my aerator. I don't know. I'm not going to go. I have beautiful aerators and I have decanters, but in this case, I'm just going to do a rough pour. All right. Do a rough pour like that. And see the aeration I got just from doing that? And we'll do this. All right. And we'll hope for the best. Is there anything better than reviewing all these beautiful things, in this case wine, MALBEC wine from Mendoza, Argentina? Getting that beautiful aroma, going to get the taste, going to break it down, going to see how it develops. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And if there's anything on here I say that it smells like or tastes like and you're not familiar with, try and find a liqueur or some type of food, or go on the internet and get something where you add drops into water to get you that flavor, so you know, so you can recognize it as well. It's got a darkness to it. It's plum. It's dark, ripe blackberries. Almost to the point of being dried fruit as opposed to fresh picked. But definitely dark plum, dark, ripe blackberry. You know the blackberry, and you pick them and sometimes they kind of smash together and natural yeast on them almost ferments them a little bit in the bowl. That's what it smells like. There's a definite earthiness and a pleasant tobacco smell as well. So, very good on the smell. Here's the color. Right? I'll let you look at the color. Very dark, very inky. Let me go in now again. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the body, the balance between the acidity and the tannin, and then we'll get into the flavor. All right. The body, to me, somehow, some way, even though it's 14.3%, I think I said ABV, is a little thin. It's a little watery. It's not thick. It's no problem. It's just the way it feels for whatever reason. The acidity to what you get on the side of the tongue, like if you were to bite into a lemon, and the tannin, which you get on the top of the tongue and the roof of the mouth, like it feels like sandpaper if you were to rub your tongue on the top of the roof of your mouth, like you would get from a very strong iced tea, for example, are balanced. Now, what about the fruitiness? Because a balanced wine is the acidity, the tannin with the fruit all in balance. So now let me check on the fruit. The other two jump out at me. All right. It's not what they would call completely balanced. You may not like it completely balanced. You may love this because the fruit is not shiny equal amount to the tannin and the acidity. This is a soft wine, but this is meaning that the tannins are broken down to a point and not real rough, and neither is the acidity because it's 2015. So it's 7 years old. Now, as far as the flavor is what I want to concentrate on now. Definitely a raisin, a plum, a very overripe blackberry, but strong earthiness and a bit of tobacco to it. More earthy and tobacco and overripe fruit on the background than a bright fruity wine. Yeah. Definitely at this stage of its life, turning more toward earth, more toward a tobacco-y, woodsy, leafy, brown leafy type taste to it. I am enjoying it. This is made for food, in my opinion, at this point. It's usual suspects, right? Any red meat is going to go beautiful with this. It's kind of a soft wine, though. It's not really pounding at this point. It's been calmed down, so I think it would go with chicken as well and pork. Not that you have to have red meat, and I wouldn't do anything too spicy with it because it's kind of getting subtle at this stage of its life. So, all right, well, cheers. Based on what I said, I'll let you all decide. Now, 215 you probably might have a hard time finding now. I don't know. I've had this a while cellaring. But can't find any faults with it. Other than it's not as balanced. I think when it was fresher, it probably was. The tannin was probably stronger. And I'm sure the fruit was more forward. So, I like it like this. If you want to do this and mimic this, you aerate it, you put it in the canner, you let it sit for about 20 minutes at least. You do a rough pour from the canner into the glass and speed up the aging process a little bit. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. Don't forget to sub, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna enjoy this wine. All right, cheers, everybody.